Hello, and welcome to the Mortgage Porter Weekly. I'm Rhonda Porter, mortgage advisor from the greater Seattle area, and this is your update for the week of July 6th, 2026. Last week, we got some mixed signals from the jobs market. The BLS report on Friday showed that the economy added just 57,000 jobs, which was short of the 110,000 that was expected. ADP's numbers with private employers showed that they added only 98,000 jobs. There were still a few bright spots, though. Job openings rose to 7.6 million in May, beating forecast, although still below the highs we saw back in 2022. Initial unemployment claims stayed relatively low, but continuing claims remained elevated, a sign that it's taking workers longer to land on their next job. On a more positive note, Challenger, Gray, and Christmas reported that job cuts fell 53% in June compared to May, although AI-related restructuring remained the top reason for layoffs for the fourth month in a row. On the housing side, prices kept climbing. The latest Case-Shiller report showed national home prices up 0.8% from March to April, on top of a 0.7% gain the month before. The FHFA house price index told a similar story with a 0.7% rise in April, following gains of 1% in March and 0.9% in May for conventionally financed homes. Now let's talk mortgage rates. As of last Friday, July 3rd, Optimal Blue Index has the average 30-year fixed rate at 6.463%, essentially unchanged from what I shared with you last week. And just a quick reminder, this index reflects roughly 35% of mortgage transactions nationwide from lenders who report to Optimal Blue. And these are lenders who use Optimal Blue when they go in to lock in an interest rate. So it's not a rate quote, and we don't know how these rates are being priced, if they have points or what somebody's credit scores are, or what the loan to value is, and different factors that go into pricing a mortgage rate. So if you would like to have a quote based on your personal financial scenario, please reach out to me. I'm happy to provide that for you. No credit pull needed. So, and our economic calendar this week, on Monday, we have the ISM Services Index. Tuesday, the ADP Weekly Read. Wednesday, we get the Fed minutes, which should be interesting. Thursday brings jobless claims and existing home sales. Friday's quiet with no economic reports scheduled. Looking ahead, the next FOMC meeting is on July 28th and 29th. But right now, the CME Fed Watch has odds about 75% that rates will hold steady, with a 25% chance of a quarter point move higher. That said, this week's data will likely take a backseat to what's happening with Iran and the impact on oil prices. Now, checking in on mortgage-backed securities, as of 11 a.m. Pacific time this morning, mortgage-backed securities are flat. This week's in the spotlight, I want to share with you a tool that I use for my clients and to help them make an informed decision about their mortgage. So it compares different loan comparisons and prices points side by side, and it also projects how each one will perform over time, not just today but down the road. So for example, if you think you're going to refinance in a couple of years possibly, or sell in a few years, or maybe you're expecting a lump sum of cash, we can project how the mortgage will compare side by side with other scenarios. It's also great at creating strategies before you present an offer on a home, such as comparing a price reduction to asking for a seller credit to buy down your interest rate. And again, it'll show you how this benefits you over time, as well as, of course, providing detailed facts about like the closing cost and other portions of the scenario. So if you'd like to see this, an example for you, I'd love to provide it for you. It's called a total cost analysis. Not every lender provides this. This is something that is a special service that I offer to my clients. I hope you have a great week. And if you or anyone you know are considering buying, refinancing a home anywhere in Washington State, or maybe a reverse mortgage or remodeling, please reach out to me. Even if it's months away, I'm happy to help run numbers with you and talk to you about your situation. So, and go Team USA. See you next week.